The road to Budapest is officially locked in, and this is not a normal Champions League draw. This is a battlefield. One side of the bracket has Real Madrid, Man City, Chelsea, Bayern, PSG, and Liverpool, and only one of them can reach the final. Yeah. And what we have here is absolute chaos. This side is brutal. Let's break it all down. The silver part, the graveyard. PSG versus Chelsea, European champions versus world champions. This rivalry has history, fire, and edge. PSG haven't looked as dominant as last season, but Luis Enrique is getting key players back, including Ballon d'Or winner Ousmane Dembele and Fabian Ruiz. The only major absence from last year's core is Gigi Donnarumma. And don't forget, Chelsea beat them in the FIFA Club World Cup final last summer. So revenge is on the menu for PSG. Chelsea have the talent, but over two legs against a motivated PSG side coached by Luis Enrique, if this becomes a tactical chess match, PSG wins. If this becomes emotional, PSG wins. My prediction, PSG advance. And if they don't, that's a collapse. Galatasaray versus Liverpool. Everyone remembers that Galatasaray already beat Liverpool 1-0 earlier in the season in Istanbul after Victor Osimhen's spot kick. Yes. But here's the problem and uncomfortable truth. Galatasaray are monsters at home, but fragile away. Their European record in England is poor despite some of their big results in recent years. Liverpool have been inconsistent this season, but if they avoid a disaster in Turkey, they should control the tie at Anfield. Osimhen is a problem, but unless Osimhen produces something ridiculous, this should be Liverpool all the way. My prediction: Liverpool to go through. Real Madrid versus Man City again. Yes, 4 straight seasons of this matchup. No surprises, just elite football. Mbappé has feasted on Man City. Haaland has struggled lately against Madrid, and Antonio Rudiger has made Haaland uncomfortable more than once in this tie. The numbers are insane. Kylian Mbappé has 7 goals in 7 games against City. Erling Haaland has 3 in 6, with none in his last 4 encounters against Madrid. And here is the key battle: Haaland versus Rudiger. If Rudiger handles him well again, Madrid will control the tie. This tie feels like margins, fine details, and big moments. History says when it gets tight, Madrid survive. But with this season's Madrid going into the encounter, my prediction is Man City to take it all. But make no mistake, whoever loses is looking at this season as a failure. Bayern Munich versus Atalanta. Atalanta did brilliantly to get here, overturning a 2-goal deficit to reach the round of 16. But this is Bayern. Harry Kane is chasing the trophy that has been said to define legacies. Jamal Musiala is back fit. Depth, power, and experience is at the disposal of Vincent Kompany. Atlanta can hurt teams, but Bayern Munich is ruthless in these stages of the Champions League. Unless Bayern implode, this isn't even close. My prediction is Bayern to progress comfortably. Moving on to the blue path, the opportunity side. Now here is where it gets interesting because this side is wide open. Let's start with former winners, which means opportunity. Only Barcelona on this side of the bracket have won a Champions League. And the clubs here are Barcelona, Newcastle, Arsenal, Bayer Leverkusen, Bodø, Glimt, Sporting, Atletico Madrid, and Tottenham. Barcelona versus Newcastle. Barcelona already won at the St. James's Park earlier this season thanks to a Marcus Rashford double. Newcastle are dealing with major injuries to Bruno Guimaraes, Fabian Schär, and Tino Livramento, who are all doubts for this encounter. Barcelona's highline can be exposed, but over 2 legs, especially with the second leg being at the Camp Nou, let's be honest, unless Newcastle build a big first leg lead, going to the Camp Nou needing a result, good luck to that. My prediction is Barcelona to move on. If they lose this, that's embarrassment territory. Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham. On paper, this is a big tie, but in reality, Tottenham are struggling badly in the Premier League and haven't won a league match in 2026. They are flirting with disaster, literal relegation battles here and there. So Atletico may not be the peak Simeone era dominance anymore, but they have Julian Alvarez, Alexander Soloth, Antoine Griezmann, who is still performing at age 34. Simeone's men are disciplined, ruthless, and experienced. Spurs won't cope. Spurs right now don't look built for a knockout stage match. My prediction is Atletico Madrid to advance. If Spurs pull off a win, it might just be the shock of the round. Bodø Glimt versus Sporting. Here's where people underestimate things. This is the fairy tale. Bodø Glimt has already beaten Man City and Inter in Norway. They've won away at Milan and they've shocked everyone. Sporting are dangerous. They beat PSG earlier in the season, but momentum matters, and right now, Bodø believe. My prediction is Bodø Glimt to keep dreaming. Bayer Leverkusen versus Arsenal. Arsenal avoided the chaos side of the bracket, but this is a gift to Arteta's army. Leverkusen have stabilized after managerial chaos, but they've lost much of their previous core, who won the title. Arsenal are flying, stable, aggressive, and confident. If Arsenal handle business in Germany in the first leg, the tie is over. My prediction is Arsenal advance, and if they don't, that's a massive missed opportunity. So here's the real question: are we underestimating City? Are we writing off Arsenal so quickly? Is this finally Kane's Champions League, or are we looking at the possibility of an El Clasico final because both sides, Madrid and Barcelona, are on opposite sides of the bracket? Drop your predictions in the comments. Let's see. Tell me what you think and why.